Welcome back, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I am so excited for your reading today, where I'm using a brand new deck of cards. So let's get started. I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. If it's your first time here and you love spiritual content with a fun original twist, go down and click subscribe so you never miss a reading. I've got readings every weekday, and if you need a private reading, go to LizZamorski.com. But that's enough of the business. I am so excited about this new deck I got. I just got the Light Seers Tarot, and I've pulled you 3 cards, and they're beautiful. All 3 cards are major arcana, which lets me know that you're undergoing major changes. There's a big change, and we're right smack in the middle of it. So the 3 cards that came out for you were the Fool, Temperance, and Justice. And I've just got so much going on here with these cards. First of all, the Fool. This means that you're starting something new. You have ancient wisdom backing you up, that's leading you forward, and that's the foundation of this change that you're going through. And it is so exciting. You're supported, you can trust, you're stepping into something that's your life's calling. It makes perfect sense for you, and you just need to let go, release, and fall into it. Then you've got Temperance. This is our card, fire sign. And Temperance is all about finding the balance. As you're going through this journey, it's all about balancing like the light and the dark, the shadow and the light, the things moving you forward and releasing the things holding you back. Embracing, releasing. It's all these kind of opposites, but the thing that's holding them together is you. And you have the ability, you have the knowledge, you have the background, you've got like your resume out, you've got the spiritual resume all ready to get you through to the next stage. So just trust yourself and remember to keep that balance. Use your element, use your fire nature, use what's coming through you, because all of this is going to create a bespoke, tailor-made experience just for you, for your highest and greatest good. And then we have Justice, and she came out reverse. And Justice is very similar for me with this Temperance card, where it's like balance, what's fair, what's keeping everything from going haywire, where you're going too fast. You don't want to move too fast, you don't want to move too slow, you don't want to be too this, you don't want to be too that, you want to be just right. You want to be Baby Bear's porridge, okay? You want to be like in Goldilocks. Everything with Baby Bear was just right. So allow yourself to be Baby Bear right now. This Justice, it's all about embracing your shadow and giving it its time out, where you're not just burying down doubt, but you're letting it actually come up and move through you. Because the more you deny yourself the ability to feel your fear, feel your doubt, feel those voices that are coming up and possibly trying to hold you back, the longer they're going to stick around. If you just let them come up and witness them and be like, okay, yeah, you're afraid. What can we do about that? Who's actually afraid in here? What are you afraid of? Is this true? And release the things that are not true. You're on this journey for a reason. You were led to it so that way you could get through it. And you're learning your lessons that you need. I'm going to keep pulling from this deck. I feel like I'm really in the flow with it right now. So I'm going to see what's the recent past energy to clarify the situation for these fire signs. Oh my gosh, all major arcana so far. Okay, what's the present, please? Okay. Oh my gosh. More, I'm freaking out. Every single card coming out is major arcana. And I've shuffled these really well. I even did the whole like mishmash on the table last night. Let's see. Challenge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. Message from the spirit guides. Okay. And outcome. Okay. Thank you. Out of 8 cards on the table, you have 1 minor arcana. So everything else came out major arcana, which means big change, like I said. So the energy of the recent past is the Star. And so I feel like you were really taking some time before moving into this new energy, where you were really starting to get clear on what you wanted. You might have spent some time in meditation, in prayer, in grounding, and in really cultivating what it is that you want to create. You really started getting real about what you want to manifest into your life, what you want your life to look like, what you want your future to feel like, what you want to provide for yourself and your family, what kind of friends you want. Like, you really got clear on the things that make you happy and the path you want to take. And you allowed yourself to really go into this dream space to really be like, where am I holding myself back? What's my best possible life? And that is really deep work. It doesn't sound like it. It might not feel like it, but if you've especially been feeling like a lot of emotions lately, it's because you've been doing this really deep work by getting clear on what you want to manifest, setting intentions for your life. That's really having to go deep and get real with yourself and get truthful and ignore all the other programming. And that is fantastic work. And I'm so happy that you've challenged yourself to go through this. Then in your present energy, we have number 4, the Emperor. And this guy has got it going on. You are the leader of your realm. You are sitting in your power. You know all the tricks. You have all the chips. You have all the cards in your deck. Like, you're leading from a place of cultivated power, something that's taken you a long time to go through everything in your life and really find your seat of power again. And again, like, that's such deep work for you to be sitting on your throne. And you have to be on your throne in order to really step forward into that full energy that's coming for you right now. Your challenge is number 1, the Magician. Let me see what he's trying to say. Your challenge is to actually take the things that you take, the brainstorming, take the sound cloud and bring it down and actually start alchemizing all of those ideas and start putting them into action. So that's your challenge right now, is like, you've done the planning, you're in your power, you're ready to go, but it's just lifting it off. Deciding to really be in it, deciding to really go for it, because that's kind of your next thing, is you're like, I'm all ready, but you need to actually start running the race. The message from your spirit guides, this is the only minor arcana that came out. The message from your spirit guides is 6 of Swords. And what I'm getting with this one is that this is the start of a really long journey. And you're supported. There's wisdom all around you. You're being pulled along. You've got your bags all packed. You're ready to go on the journey. But you need to remember that you are being guided. It's not all up to you. You don't have to row the boat to get to the next shore. You just have to be the passenger on the boat. You just have to take in what's happening around you. You have to trust that you're being led. You have to trust that you're being pulled in the right direction, that you're being pulled for your greatest good and your highest and best lessons. And then your potential outcome is the Lovers, which to me is just, it's all going to come together. As long as you're trusting, and as long as you're stepping forward, and as long as you're keeping everything in balance, because these two, the Lovers in this, it's a biracial couple. And it's a male and a female. So it's like these two balanced energies again, where it's like black and white, yin and yang, male, female, like all these things need to be balanced. But your potential outcome, if you can just dare and follow and trust and be in it and love, is that you're going to be so full of abundance beyond your wildest dreams. And I noticed that the tattoo on the woman's arm in the Lovers is the bow and arrow, which is the symbol of Sagittarius. So I feel like that's another little nod to Sagittarius. But Sagittarius, we're the seekers, we're the hunters, we're the adventurers, we're the movers, we're the travelers. We're always seeking that next thing. So I feel like there's this nod where it's like your potential outcome is that like you're going to live a life. You're going to go on an adventure where you never stop seeking. It's just going to always be about keeping the balance and stepping into this divine plan that's been laid out for you. You're being offered a cup. Are you going to take it? I'm so happy for you. All of this, it's such big change. Such big change. Buckle your seatbelts. It's time to go. You're the Magician. Find that balance and let's see where it takes you. Thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, fire signs.